narrative becomes the truth. One of the most dangerous things Babylon ever learned was that it is easier to control people through narratives than through chains. Chains are visible. Narratives are not. A chain announces itself. A narrative disguises itself as truth. That is why the Watchman pays attention. Because not everyone enters a conversation seeking truth. Not everyone enters a conversation to learn. Not everyone enters a conversation to understand. Some enter only to defend a narrative. A narrative they have already chosen. A conclusion they have already accepted. A position they will protect no matter what facts are presented. No matter what evidence appears, no matter who is harmed, no matter what the cost may be. Because once a narrative becomes more important than truth, truth becomes the enemy. And that is where Babylon thrives. People make decisions based on narratives. People vote based on narratives. People destroy relationships based on narratives. People support wars based on narratives. People surrender freedoms based on narratives. People shape entire lives around narratives. Without ever stopping to ask, is it true? The Watchman asks a simple question. What is the difference between a lie and a spell? Both alter perception. Both seek to influence behavior. Both attempt to move a person toward a desired outcome. Suppose a voice tells you to turn right, and turning right drives you off a cliff. Does the danger disappear because the instruction came from a trusted source? Does the harm disappear because everyone else repeated it? Of course not. A lie remains dangerous regardless of how many people believe it. That is why the Most High treats deception differently than this world does. The world often celebrates deception. The world calls deception strategy. The world calls deception public relations. The world calls deception messaging. The world calls deception narrative management. The world calls deception politics. The world calls deception marketing. And sometimes the world even calls deception wisdom. It's just business. Right? But Scripture calls it something else. A lie. The commandment does not say, do not lie unless it is useful. It does not say, do not lie unless it advances your cause. It does not say, do not lie unless your side benefits. The commandment simply forbids bearing false witness, because the Most High understands something this world has forgotten. Reality matters. Truth matters. Words have consequences, and lies do not remain harmless. The most skilled deceivers rarely speak complete falsehoods. They work through half-truths. Selective truth. Omission. Doublespeak. Redefinition. Changing the meaning of words themselves. Because if you control language, you eventually control thought. And if you control thought, you eventually control behavior. Just look around you. That is why Babylon invests so heavily in narratives. Because narratives shape perception. Perception shapes decisions. And decisions shape destiny. The Watchman therefore watches carefully. Not merely for lies, but for patterns of deception, for organized confusion, for language that conceals rather than reveals, for arguments that seek victory rather than truth, because many who enter the conversation are not participating in good faith. They are not seeking understanding. They are not seeking truth. They are seeking compliance. They are seeking silence. They are seeking control of the narrative. And the Watchman refuses to surrender truth for comfort. This is why Revelation gives a warning. Come out of her, my people. Come out of her confusion. Come out of her doublespeak. Come out of her manipulation. Come out of her narratives. Come out of her deception. Because Babylon survives by controlling perception. The children of the Most High are called to walk in truth. The signs are visible. The pattern is ancient. Test every narrative. Hold fast to what is true. Hold the line.